Welcome back to the Plot Twist Unfiltered. If this is your first time here, this is a space for real conversations, no edits, no filter, just honesty. Before I get into today's episode, I want to be real with you. All right now, me and my kids are sick dealing with the flu, so if I sound a little bit off or if you don't hear from me for a bit after this episode, that's why I'm taking things day by day, putting my family first. I do not own rights to the music playing in the background. Okay? I don't own rights to the music playing in the background. Reflecting on the last episode. In the last episode we talked about recovery and my husband shared a part of his story, and I want to take a moment there to pause. Okay. Again, I don't own rights to the music playing in the background. Because recovery doesn't just affect the person going through it. It affects the spouse, it affects the kids, it affects the home. Listening to my husband share his truth was powerful, but it was also emotional. When you love someone in recovery, you feel everything at once. Fear, pride, pain, hope, all mixed together. Recovery isn't pretty. It comes in waves. And it doesn't end when the addiction ends. There are days that feel hopeful and strong, and then there are days where old fear creeps back in. Healing takes time, not just for the person in recovery, but everyone connected to them. From a wife's perspective, recovery was terrifying. I was scared, I was lonely, and was I was always questioning everything. I was constantly asking him, "Are you clean? Are you okay?" And sometimes that caused arguments, not because I didn't trust him, but because I was afraid. I was scared that if I stopped asking if I relaxed for just one moment, that other shoe would drop. I spent a long time walking on eggshells. I held everything in. I didn't always say how I felt because I thought I had to be strong for him, for our kids, for everyone. I thought that if I showed how scared I really was, it might push him over the edge. The truth is, I didn't think he was strong enough. And saying that out loud is hard. Not because he wasn't trying, but because I looked at him through the lens of addiction and recovery. I thought being an addict meant he couldn't handle too much pressure, too many emotions, too much truth. And I was wrong. He was strong enough to face recovery, strong enough to grow, strong enough to handle life. It wasn't that I didn't believe in him, it was that I was afraid of losing him. Carrying all of that changed me. It made me sad. It made me depressed. It made me react in ways I didn't always recognize. I said things I didn't mean. I did things that didn't reflect who I truly am, not just with him, but with everyone around me. There's another part of this that's important to say. It is, it was also hard for me not to pick up a drink. I used to drink when I was sad, depressed, or stressed, and when I got clean in January of 2021, I didn't fully understand how hard it would be later to be there for my husband, to be strong for my kids, to carry the world on my shoulders, and to stay sober. There were moments when the pressure made me want to escape just for a moment, just to not feel everything. But I didn't. I made it through. I didn't drink, not because it was easy, but because I chose my husband, my kids, my healing, God, and that choice mattered. If you're listening and you're sick, exhausted, overwhelmed, or just trying to survive the week, I see you. If you didn't if you don't hear from me for a bit, just know I didn't disappear. I'm resting, healing, and taking care of my kids, and I hope you give yourself permission to slow down when life demands it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for allowing this space to be real. This is the Plot Twist Unfiltered, where we talk about the hard times, the healing, and everything in between. I'll talk to you soon when my body and my household allows it. Until then, take care of yourself. Again, I do not own any parts of the music playing in the background. I do not own the music playing in the background.